everyone, how are you? Happy Monday. At least I hope it's a happy Monday for you. It certainly will be a very happy Monday for one of my students who has purchased her forever harp. She chose the Salvi Gaia, which is a 38-string lever harp, most commonly strung in gut. And this has shipped all the way from LA. As you can see, it's quite the large box here. And I picked it up for her today since she's busy. And I thought that I would unbox it and, of course, share it with all of you. I would leave it for her to unbox, but just in case something is wrong, I want to make sure that I can replace any strings and maybe tune it up a little bit before she gets here, so she can meet her baby and it will be all in working order. So without further ado, this is how to unbox a harp. You're currently looking at this from my cat's tree. So you can see that there's a base here at the bottom and one here at the top. I'm just going to reach in, slide the entire thing out. Probably scaring both of my cats till next Wednesday. And pushing the box away. Oh, and by the way, save your harps boxes. I cannot stress this enough. They are expensive. You can always buy other boxes, but I mean, realistically speaking, it's the perfect size. Also, save these moldings on top because at least for lever harps, specifically, they are carefully and precisely molded to be able to keep your harp from rattling around in the box during transit. So again, I'm sure we can get replacements, but you would have to pay for them. And if you ever have to move or what have you, just save the box. Stash it downstairs or in the garage, something like that. But anyway, continuing on. Oh, I don't know if you can see, but apparently my cat likes boxes. Hey, Amber, you're not normally the box cat. But so we have the desk cover here with its lovely emblazoned logo of Salvi. And, oh good, okay, invoice, awesome. Ta-da! Here she is. All right, she is a mahogany Salvi Gaia, as you can see, 38 strings here. It does come with, well, new, again, it would come with some short feet and some long feet. The defaults are these ones, which can be unscrewed and all that. But as you can see, it's still a pretty high harp. I mean, if I'm gonna be sitting down, it'd be something maybe like this level, so you don't need the legs. So I will play this and brace your ears. It is a very nice sounding harp, and it's supposed to sound like this. And the reason for that is that it's actually supposed to be, each string is supposed to be at least a little bit untuned before it goes a mostly under non-climate controlled trip, because the harp is mostly wood. It will stretch, expand and contract in the temperatures, and since it's under such heavy tension, if its strings expand such that the strings get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, number one, it's not good for the harp. Number two, the strings could snap. So it's been deliberately detuned. So I will go about retuning it and then check back with you. This harp has been in my house for a little bit, so it's been acclimated to temperature and things like that. I would probably recommend letting your harp sit in your room, in your house for an hour or two as it gets used to new temperatures, new climates, and humidity levels. The other thing is, as you tune it, don't expect that it will immediately retain its tuning. It will take a couple days to get back into tune, kind of like humans and jet lag. Harps and humans are actually really similar, I found, in a lot of interesting ways. So I will stop babbling and get tuning and then play her for you. I have tuned up the Salvi Gaia, so that's all good to go. And I thought that I would also bring out the Ogden, the Lyon Healy Ogden, which, as a reminder, is a 34-string harp instead of a 38-string, and the Dusty Strings Allegro, which is a 26-string. The Gaia and the Ogden are currently strung with gut in the middle, and the Allegro is nylon. So what I will expect from the sound is that both the Gaia and the Ogden will be a little bit warmer, a little bit richer, and then the Allegro will be just a little bit more tinny. I believe the technical term frame of reference is bright versus dark, where dark sounds very rich and warm and makes you think of dark chocolate and velvet and all that, and bright is a little bit more brassy and tingy, but man does it have volume. So I will play these ones for you, and then what I will do is actually bring out my Concert Grand's pedal harp so you can hear that, because both the Salvi Gaia and my gold harp were made by Salvi. So it will be very interesting to hear one of their lover harps compared to one of their pedal harps. So, since I'm sure you are all very curious, here is the Gaia. Compared to the Ogden. And then last but not least, the Allegro. So, several finger buzzes aside, you can hear how there's almost this metallic quality to it. Which is a little bit out of tune. It needs some love, especially in this weather, compared to gut. And then the Gaia again. So, those are these harps back to back. It's really interesting because this sounds to me like it's a little bit of a cross between the Allegro and the Ogden, but these two are as close as you can possibly get to a direct comparison with, without going actually to a harp store. I think Lyon Healy and Salvi do offer models that are kind of brother and sister, so these aren't quite comparable siblings. It's more like this one is maybe the elder sibling and this one is a little bit younger because of the string count, but the type of wood that harps are made out of, the condition of the soundboard, their age, obviously the string material, all of these factor into the different sounds that harps can make in terms of their individual voices. So it's just really interesting to hear how this one sounds in comparison to that one with a nylon as a basis for comparison. So I will move these guys out of the way. Okay, so we have here a Salvi Iris. Like the Gaia, it is strung with gut in the middle. Both have nylons on top and wires in the base. Same company. Generally speaking, same age. I think this one was made in 2007, 2008. and I think this one is like 3 or 4 years old. So this one's still coming into its soundboard a little bit. They generally take about 5 or 6 years to really mature into their adult voices, if you will. So here is the Salvi pedal harp. And here is the Salvi liver harp. Just to close out, I will play, as you probably by now know, one of my favorite pieces called White Rose by Christina Torrin. I like it because it goes the entire length of the harp.